I'm the CEO and founder of Intensel. It's a Hong Kong-based company established in 2019. However, we are, I'm very fortunate, to be a global award-winning company on climatech. So what we do is we look at climate risk, specifically physical risk like flood, rain, typhoon, storm surge, and we map that in a dollar loss. It's very simple. So we bring in climate into financial markets, or to corporates and industry, to make use of this data and then take more informed decisions. Right? Okay. So that's the mission of the company. It is a horizontal product, if I would say so. We are fortunate to be fully supported from regulators. So it's a lot of regulation coming on climate risk disclosure for companies. So any company which is listed, but also leading companies which may be private, but they care about climate, are using our services. So we have from asset owners to asset managers, financial institutions overall, but as well as conglomerates, insurance companies using our product in mapping this risk into a dollar loss. When I say mapping the risk, we're not reinventing climate science. We're using climate as a tool for improving our understanding of climate behavior in the next 10 years or next year, next 10 years, next 20 years, or next 50 years ahead. And we do so by increasing the accuracy as well as the relevance of this product to the market. So we map that in each location, and from there we analyze how various risks, various physical risks would materialize in terms of dollar losses. So it's really profit and loss. It's really bottom line P&L which get impacted, and therefore it is in the interest of the companies, not just for disclosure, but for better risk management, due diligence, operational costs, supply chain risk management to use our services. Yeah. It is a combination of it which makes it fairly new. I mean, climate science is there since decades and is very well established. What makes it more practical now is the development technology. So AI, big data, supercomputers. So we can process terabytes of data in that respect. We can downscale the data. Like before, the climate has to deal with 100 kilometers resolution satellite data. We can go down to 1 kilometer. For Hong Kong, we go down to 5 meters. We plan to go to 50 centimeters, etc. So it's the resolution which makes a difference. That's input which goes in the data. And this is the processing of this data. That's on the climate. Then you have to add to that the insurance approach and financial modeling to map from climate, to map climate in dollar law. So it's not just the data processing and making this data relevant, but also finding a channel to go from climate to risk data, like credit risk, probability of default, supply chain risk, etc., etc. So it's an interdisciplinary approach to the problem of climate change. Software for sure, actually next week is the next one, next software update. But in the pipeline is the push, the demand from client. And the demand is going exponential. As I said, the regulators are asking for it, investors are asking for it, consumers are asking for it. So the demand is increasing. So we plan to establish a much stronger Southeast Asia company. Like we have already Singapore operation, but we want to enlarge that as well as European, because we already have European clients as well, but we need to expand into more Southeast Asia and Europe, number one. Number two, like any other product, when you invest for 3 years in terabytes of data from climate to insurance data, you can build many satellite products on top of the existing product. So we're going into parametric insurance, we're going into supply chain risk focus data, we're going into flood scores for real estate owners and buyers. So we're launching many new satellite products. Yeah. There are many things in the pipeline. Yeah.